this is a mock battle. 101, early 105. The goal of this is just to have fun, really. It's nothing too serious. We're not rallying or garrisoning. It's just open field. The only thing we're losing is resources and Titan HP. I'm not too interested in losing all of my resources, so I will just be, sending my Titan for the majority of the site. And then if it gets, if it dies and gets zeroed, so be it. I'm not really gonna micro it too much. This is after the latest patch. Actually, I don't remember which one it was. But they added passive healing to Titans, which made them very strong. And then they also buffed Titans. Now every Titan can become legendary. Just like how this Vulcan is currently legendary. I want to focus bombers if I can. But also Titan Aura is pretty nice to have. I don't remember what it exactly does. As of the time of this recording, I am pretty much max KVK tech. I think the only combat one I'm missing is, I guess, Rally Lead, and then also one 10 tree into Titan attack. But I didn't think that was that valuable. At least for me spending 1,000 gems and however much stamina it would be to grind it. I'll get it eventually over time, but everything else is maxed. Yeah, this fight is fun, but unfortunately the way 105 went, or this KVK was, I kind of just won it. It's a bit of an open secret, but 109 has surrendered, or they said they would. Whether or not they actually will, we'd have to see. But they don't seem that interested in fighting anymore. I feel like I was targeting with my Vulcan. I'm fine with my Vulcan losing HP, it's not a big deal. I want to emote before I die though. The nice big heart. I guess I can show my marches. I'll bring one more troop march out. I think I brought out 2 and I've had it wiped twice, which is a lot of resources, but I have a decent amount. I've pretty much used all my select chests though. So I'm running Alicia Belly maxed, Jang Millivy, Jeanette, Mirror, then Arthur Iris. So Vulcan that's going Lumi Karma. I think it's a strong march. I mean, it's obviously not the strongest. Ideally, my 5 troop march would be triple bomber, double fighter, with Aura and Mirror as my leads. But that's easier said than done. And then my 5x non-troop march is, I guess I can't, I think there's too many people targeting that bomber march, so I can't target it. Oh, or it's that I don't have a Vulcan on 1. That's probably the reason. I do control A lot. Sometimes I like Vulcan, not on 1, sometimes I do. It really depends on the fight and how much I want to commit to actually thinking about each and every action I take. I want to hit this Jang if I can. Oh, this guy's 4x bomber march. That's very strong. Since this Roy is relatively low, I don't feel that bad hitting a whale that has a Roy march. Is this guy a whale? He's running a Jang lead. I mean, he might be a whale. Since this new update, it's a lot of people have been running just unique leads on their heroes. I guess I probably just go. Lead skills I'm running Calliope and Belly. Eventually it wants to be Adrian, Belly +1. Whether or not I'll get there, we'll see. I'm fine with letting my troops get wiped another time. If I wanted to greed a wipe, I would greed my Alicia, which I probably will. I don't want my Alicia to get wiped. So I'll call her back before she does. I mean, honestly, I probably don't want Belly wiped either. But my fighters, it's fine if I wipe. They're not as expensive, and then infantry, barely expensive at all. But if I see Alicia getting targeted, I'm gonna call her back. 280k tier 4 bombers is not something I want to take like a full red health loss on. I don't want to misclick any farms on accident, so I'm trying to avoid that. I also want to target bombers though. I'm actually going to call my troops back. Grand Edge. Wow, that's an Octavius that I'm targeting. If I see farm heroes, it's very easy to just target and wipe them. Like, look at this Octavius' HP. The second a skill rotation goes off, he's probably just going to drop. I'm fine with targeting Alicia. Usually, people that have Alicia, it's Alicia Belly. It's like the best March in the game. I think I targeted Alicia Belly. I could have targeted Karma. I could have also just targeted a minion, too sure. I could have targeted none of them. Right, well, that's definitely what you got targeted. Yeah, if I see either of my Bomber Marches getting targeted, I'm going to call them back. I'll target this Ivan March because Ivan is very strong up in field. But yeah, Jing's getting targeted. Oh no, Alicia's getting targeted. I'm going to call back my troop march. Hopefully she doesn't die. That would be unfortunate. It looks like the T5 guy stopped targeting him. There's a scout. Trying to see, this is a T5 Bomber March, 88 mil. That's not insanely high. Let's see how many I lost. It does not give the full story. I think I have to actually wait for them to go back to base before I can see. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun mock battle. I don't think it's going to last that long. It started at 1300 UTC, which is 1317 right now. We decided that we're going to do Infernal 3 or Infernal 5, and then we shared it. And then once Infernal 5 died was when the mock battle started. The main reason for this mock battle is 101 hasn't really gotten much fighting, while 105 has gotten a lot of fighting. Our current KVK, after this fight is over, I can show you. Our current KVK is basically 105 and 109 are the two strongest kingdoms. And then 101 is very strong. Then there's also a couple of other relatively strong kingdoms inside that are okay and decent. But it's mainly 105 and 109. But 105 basically skirmished 109 and 114 in these zones, and we managed to lock them out. And then they said that they were done with KVK. 114's only way to Kingsland is through that zone or ours, and without 109's help, they're never breaking through. So basically it means that 114 has no chance of getting RC. And then 109 could fight in Kingsland, but they're fighting without, 114 has a pretty couple big players. So they'd be fighting without 114 ally, unless they manage to break through in that zone, but I don't think we're going to let them. But if they give this up, they might get second capture on some shrines, which isn't bad. Yeah, this fighting is fun. It's relaxing. You spend so much time farming, and then you finally get to fight. I'm fine with letting my Vulcan get wiped a few more times. It's not a big deal. I'm sitting at almost 10 mil deads. I don't think I'll get to 10 mil unless there's more rally garrison. I want to kill off all my troops if I can. But the troops I'm willing to kill off are just infantry and cav. I don't want to kill off my bombers or my fighters. I can, but I wouldn't really want to. And this Sky Sanctuary, if they contest Sky Sanctuary, I'll kill off all my fighters if I need to. Though I'll probably just train up another 200k fighters just to get one march. I have the speeds to get one fighter march at least. KVK 3, I'm hoping to unlock T5 bomber. And then I'll run one T5 bomber march, two T4s. And then fighter march and Titan march will be probably my 5x march. Since I started in Kingdom 110, so I don't have Rena. FMA or just collab heroes in general got a massive nerf this patch. But at the same time, they're still amazing secondary heroes. And most people that invested into them, or all people that invested in them, got refunded. Arena's still probably one of the best secondaries on Titans. He's just not a very strong lead anymore. Am I getting targeted? I think he's targeting me. Take me, brother. Is he? Not. I wonder who he's hitting. I go target that bomber large. Let it get hit. I'm surprised my Titan's kind of just in there. No one's targeting. But it seems a lot of people are kind of relatively done. Is this oh no, this is Valentine. One thing I think is very troll, but also very fun is using Natalie's skill and then like invading the back line with like 3 bomber, 2 fighter, or 3 fighter, 2 bomber marches, and then just taking out a whole bunch of Titans. I think that's a very fun thing you can do, but it's also incredibly troll. I think Ekka's tanking for me. Yeah, he is. He's kind of just in the thick of it. Ekka is on 105's biggest whale. We have a lot of whales, but Ekka's very strong. He's also incredibly active for a whale. Like 109 has bigger whales actually than Deku. I think Dekel, Emperor Yun, but he quit. I think he got busy with her life. They still have a couple others, like Karna's massive. I'm thinking of a few more, but I don't remember them off by name. They're very strong players. But they're not very active. I mean, Karna in second zone fighting in KVK, I gemmed most of my tech, and I've been pretty active with Vinzi farming. And I was trading 5-1 against this 300k tier 5 bomber marches with my 280k tier 4 bomber march, which not happen. Unmuted. 1, 2, 3, working. We got ganked. That's okay. It seems most of the people open fielding are kind of just chilling now. This guy's full on AFK. Not enough. Yeah, we have so many legendary Vulcans. Is this guy? I mean, I'm hitting him. I finally realized. Yeah, I think more people are understanding that they don't want to cook all their resources for a friendly fight, so just cook your Titans. I'll hit that Melody. I'll focus the lower HP marches because you'll probably just get better trades and you'll kill more per hit or per turn. Am I getting focus? I don't mind losing high in HP. I didn't buy any of the feast packs, so I'm not nowhere near that. But with the passive regen, I don't expect any fighting is going to happen earlier. I like how they're just all avoiding me. I'm just right here in the thick of it. And everyone's like, nope, that legendary Vulcan, I've had enough. I had Vulcan done. I think I'll call it out again. Call it out again. 114 HP, that's not bad. I'll heal up another couple of days. Everyone's chatting, having a good time in a KVK chat. If I wanted to call out my marches, what do we have? Lost 50k, quite a decent amount. I don't want to take the massive resource loss. Wait, this is a T1 march? This is a T1 march. I don't know how I feel about T1. T1 is expensive to heal, especially if you get 5x wiped. And this new patch, T1 is terrible in open field. Would just get rolled. Is this full T5s? How much true cards do you have? 20. This is probably full T5 or 3 full T5 fighter jet marches, which is very powerful. Yeah, look at this. Both his T1 marches wiped. Probably a lot of resources. I don't think it's cheap to do that. I think that guy was a little hesitant about which way he wanted to go. Bidding for 4k, that's it. This is the same guy. Very strong player. For research, I'm pretty low. I'm only at 13 mil. I'll hit T5 Bomber by KVK3, but not by KVK2. Ooh, getting focused again. I'm gonna get my skill off. 2 minutes. Let's see if they take me. Looks like they've had enough of my legendary Titan. So be it. It's so hard. Since the new update, it's Titan HP is... I don't feel bad about losing Titan or getting it wiped. It's nowhere near as expensive to heal now. The things are a lot tankier. They reduced skill damage by a significant margin. Yeah, Titan goes red. This is the worst part of the trades, is at red. So if I really wanted to micro it, I'd just call it back when it was red. And obviously its trades would be a lot better. But I'll see. Once it dies, I'll look at the report, see how much I lost. There we go. What was the last one? 16k, 2k, 4k, 240. 1k, 9k. Yeah, in terms of elimination ranking, I'm sitting at 5 right now. I'll probably just settle for top 10. Unless 109 like fights, then I can probably push for top 5 again. The way things are looking, I don't want to use the resources for top 5. And what is it? It's 5 heads, 20 stars, speeds, and 200 gems. I don't think it's worth like maybe the 300 million, 400 million resources I'd have to spend. I'd rather save that for the next KVK, especially if I'm running T5 marches. I'm gonna get wiped a lot. Or if I get wiped, it's gonna be very expensive. Might as well start working on that now. I think I'm hitting them. That's pretty much it for the fighting. And it's probably gonna continue for a little bit more. But I think everyone's seen what they wanted. Alrighty, that was 105 versus 101's fighting. I'll target a tanky march and then probably just go over the KVK a little bit more. Let's tanky. Why not Jang? Jang's a little tanky. So yeah, this is 105. We got first place in Asgard Chronicles at the starting one, so we got this zone. This is 114's area, and then this is 109. Looks like I'm being targeted. Yeah, 104 has access to this zone, which is under full control of us. And then they also have access to this zone, which is 105 and 109. So if 114 wanted to get into Kingsland, it's only through this way. And that's not happening when we gated them. Like, obviously they have flags pushed out here. If we wanted to cook these flags, it wouldn't be that hard. Looks like my Titan's getting targeted again. I'll actually probably call it back this time. I don't want it to get killed. This trade at like the very end is the worst, but if you call it back like before it's red, it's probably not that bad. Let's say 1.6k. I want to look when it's low. Here's like 1k loss, 2k when Willie died. Yeah, this is like a 500 HP loss. Actually, I mean, we'll have to see like how much damage, because like the marches do matter too. Yeah, calling back Titan when it's low. It's been a fun fight. I enjoyed it. Yeah, but I think quite a few people will probably overtake me. Ek is very easily gonna get first place. If anyone decides to push, I'll push. Oh yeah, Mr. Grills, he's another big whale. Angel is just a very good player. 1-1 Force King is we have jokes about him, but that's that. And then the rest of those like 101, 105. Decal. Kingdom Rep, we're significantly in the lead. This Alliance Reputation not so much, and then Solo Rep, we're chilling. I don't really care too much about the PvE events. Aren't my thing. Alright, that's it for this one.